I was having a conversation the other day with someone who's close to me, and we talked about how, you know, or I told her how, this world sometimes don't even treat black men like human beings, and our women are in this world, and that sometimes our women don't even treat black men like they're human beings. And I'll give you a perfect example of this, right? So I'm trying to understand this, okay? If black women see successful black men with non-black women and look at that as a problem, they look at it as something that is displeasing to them, something that they feel in their soul or in their heart or wherever. They feel somewhere that that is not right, that there's something wrong with that, right? From the standpoint of them as individual women and from the standpoint maybe of us as a people, okay? Then how do you take that same logic and use it to justify going to do the exact same thing? This is what I don't understand. So that would be like me seeing a black woman who I think is attractive with a white man or another man of another race, and then saying and feeling some kind of way about that. And then my solution to that problem is, you know what? I'm finna go get me a white girl. I'm finna go get me a whatever girl. I'm gonna go get me a this. I'm gonna go get me a that. That doesn't make any sense. That's not a solution to the problem. The real solution is for us to heal, stop with all of this self-hatred and come together. And to create avenues and platforms and mediums where we can link amongst ourselves in a respectful and respectable way. Because there are certain elements of a lot of black culture that's completely toxic. And I don't want to get into all of that because that's a whole different video. Okay, but you got to think about like the way that we go about dating people. You got to think about like the single parent rate in our community. Like they say, oh, well, the black man is abandoning his kid. But I've read studies that said black men is the most active fathers of any race of men. So is the problem really that black men are abandoning their kids? Or is the problem that a lot of black folks just don't have morals? They teach listen, whatever, however and I'm just going to get into this. I'm going to touch this and I'm going to continue on what I'm talking about. Common sense is common sense, family. Sex is a dangerous and sacred thing. So if you out here just giving your body and having all types of premarital sex, you asking for problems. You're asking for them. You're asking for trouble. But I don't want to touch on it. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to leave that alone. See, when it comes to us as a community, we don't really like discussing solutions. We rather focus on problems than talk about solutions. Now, I understand that in some senses you have to talk about a problem, but you can't leave a spoken about problem without any type of hope for a solution, right? At the end of the day, I'm saying this. We got to stop with the double standards. We got to stop with the hypocrisy because all that's doing is creating a further divide in our communities. If you don't like black men, just say you don't like them and go do what you're going to go do. If you as a black man just don't like black women for whatever reason is going on in your mind, then just go do what you're going to go do. Don't say, oh, well, see, that's why I got to go get a black person because, see, the black man this, the black man. Nah, don't do that. Because you know what? Hey, in this house, it's all types of people. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm saying in our race, you got all types of people. You got wealthy nerds. You got poor nerds. You got gangsters. You got all kind of stuff going on. You got a lot of diversity in our people. From the genetics on down. We're the most diverse people in the world. We're the most diverse people in the world. Okay? So it's all types of black people. So if you keep attracting, if you can't find a quality man within your own race, the chances are you probably need to change some things about yourself. Whether it's you as a person, you got some inward work to do, or if you need to start making yourself available in other locations. You need to get a little bit more creative about the places that you frequent or the way that you're making yourself available. Who are the black men that you're making yourself available to? I can't say I've never, but it's rare that you hear a black man say like, oh, I just don't deal with black women because of the color of their skin. No, it's not like that. I believe that the majority of black men prefer black women. Now, I know I lost a lot of y'all right there. Oh, my God, that's not true. Y'all, I'm telling you, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And that's how I know y'all the type of people that believe in the gospel of what I just feel like. The gospel of what I just feel like. What does the data say? The data suggests that 80 something percent, about approximately 85% of black men who are married to black women. Black men, black men are nowhere near the race of men in America that date out the most. But we catch the most flack for when we do it. Now, I'm not a proponent of it. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is there's a tremendous double standard. Perfect example. When black women go and find a non-black man to marry, to be with, that man chooses that sister. Listen, bro, these black women feel like they done hit the lottery, bro. And women praise and praise and praise. They congratulations, girl, I understand. Look at the incarceration rate. You start getting all these excuses and all the black women is praising her. But when the black man go out here and go do this and that, go deal with a woman of another race, he's ridiculed. That's a double standard. But it starts from the media. And this is why I'm going to listen. This is the reason why all this is happening. This is what y'all don't understand. See, we as a people are operating in a greater world that is not black, that is not controlled by black people. In fact, it's basically anti-black. I'll give you and basically pro-white. I'll give you a perfect example. You think I'm playing games? Why is it that the media is so infatuated with displaying black women in interracial relationships? I've been said this many years ago, that the black woman is the most targeted woman on the face of the earth for interracial relationships. The black woman is the most targeted for that, right? Okay, you agree with me there, right? But when the last time you seen a white girl with an Asian man on TV? When the last time you seen a white girl with an Indian man or a black man? Sometimes they have one with a black man, but I'm talking about portrayed in the media. Because in the media, it is not hard at all to find a black woman dealing with a non-black man, particularly a white man. And guess who's back there cheering it on? The same black women who have a problem with Tyrone dating Becky. The hypocrisy has got to stop, because what that tell me is that you're not sincere about finding a solution. So it's better for you to just not speak. See, and it's okay. Hey, I understand that women are more emotional beings, right? And this is the reason why black women should really, I'm telling you, our community is kind of messed up. These women are more likely to listen to an NBA young boy than a man who really know what he's talking about and got his business together. Our community is praising the wrong things, the wrong type of men. We want the wrong type of leadership, and we don't accept men who are ready to lead. We don't like them. We rather put a feminist or a thug or somebody from an alternative community in there rather than a black man with morals and principles. We don't want that. And it goes back and it shows itself in everything that we do, from the way that we vote, the principles that we believe in from the top down. It's really terrible. It's really terrible. And I told y'all once, and I'm going to say it again, it's because of the fact that a lot of black people, in my opinion, is plugged into this matrix. You was raised by this modern society that's taught y'all to hate yourselves. And if I'm lying, why is it that our women is spending millions of dollars every single year to put hair in their head that don't look nothing like their natural hair? I'm trying to understand that. Now, I understand it from one standpoint, and I had to go here because I'm saying everything about you says something about you. I said everything about you says something about you. Okay, so with that being said, we know how our people's hair is. We know how our noses be. We know how our lips are. I understand doing certain things to enhance your natural beauty. But when it gets to a point where every day a woman is transforming herself to look like what she is not, when she hop out of that shower fresh, I'm talking about when you hop out the shower fresh, shake that thing out, no makeup, and you just looking at yourself. Do you like what you see? Are you content with what you see? Do you love what you see? Because if you did, I would think that you would portray yourself as that. But no, here come the excuses. Well, when I go to work, they hating on me, so I can't look that way. So I got to transform myself to look like something else. So do y'all think that transformation process is not impacting you in how you're going to feel about your black man? I'm asking a real question. Because in my opinion, if you look at yourself in the mirror in your natural form and you say, oh, the world can't accept me like this, so I got to go through this process of changing myself to make myself better and more appealing and so forth for the world around me, what that means by default is that when you see the natural black man, you're going to reject him. You're going to feel some type of way about him because you rejected him this morning when you looked in the mirror. When you looked in the mirror at your natural self, you already rejected that and changed yourself to do this to impress who? The white men that you praising black women when they get in relationships with. Somebody tell me I'm lying. It's the truth, bro. Our people got mental issues, bro. Mental and self-worth issues for real. On another level like no other people probably in the history of humanity. Like, hey, y'all think like, oh, okay, like all the stuff from slavery and all that stuff, we're living in 2022, whatever, all that stuff it's gone. All of that is just gone. No, the biggest mark that's going to be left on our people is going to be mental. It's going to be mental, emotional, spiritual. That is where the real mark is going to be left on our people. And it's going to be the strongest indentation. But the bottom line is it's up to you to deliver yourself from that slave mentality. It's up to you to deliver yourself from that mentality. This ain't about money and reparations, whatever. It's not going to fix all the issues going on in our community. It's a lack of morals. It's a lack of self-worth. It's a lack of self-knowledge. But it's up to us to change it. It's up to you to change it. You know what I'm saying? Stop spreading these negative stereotypes about our people. You know what I'm saying? Spread something positive. Spread something positive. Spread some love. You know? And hey, these feminists going to have to calm that thing down, bruh. I don't understand how these black female feminists can't see the damage that like some of their philosophies is having on our people for real. Y'all be the reason why black men is like, yo, I'm good. Like, I'm good. Cause y'all on some, you know what I'm saying? I'm a woman, hear me roar type stuff. Then you complain about not having black male leadership. Can you be led? Are you looking for a black male leader? Is that even, but when that white man come in that room, your whole attitude gonna change. Everything about you gonna change. You are mentally his child. You're like his child mentally. So when he get in there, yeah, it's easy for you to cooperate with him. Like I said, you rejected the black man when you woke up this morning and transformed yourself into something that you're not. I'm keeping it 1,000. I would love to hear y'all comments on this, man. Everything about you, say something about you. Like, share, subscribe, family, comment below. Tell me what you think. Until we chat again, it's Urban Politics, and I'm checking out on y'all. Deuces.